Japan, games, toys, geek out gaijin.
Yahoo! Welcome back to Geek Out Gaijin, and it's time. I finally finished my gaming room, and this is our door, and it's right outside of our living room and our dining and living room area. So incorporated in the first floor. This is a new house, and we have just gotten this house, and it took us 6 years and 8 months to be able to get our own house here in Japan. And having said that, I finally got a gaming room. So before we open this up, before I show you the contents of my gaming room, just a little bit of a backstory. And as always, I am your Pinoy otaku in Japan, but not in Tokyo Hage Potato. And I migrated here with my family 6 years and 9 months ago. We are from the Philippines, so having said that, the only work I have done here are blue collar work, and am somewhat close to the minimum wage earners. So doing what you call out in the West a 9 to 5 job. So I do with around 85 and doing some 2 to 4 hour overtime. It varies every day. And without further ado, let's open this up. And having said my backstory, this is the gaming room. Before we enter my gaming room, so here is our banner, and this is, I got this for 280 yen. So somewhat loose translation. Do you want to join the party? So that's a yes or no. And here I forgot what this meant. I had my kids translated it, so I am not really that fluent in reading hiragana. I can read katakana like this one. This one says level up. So I'm a huge DQ fan. My favorites are 8 and 11. So more on the newer side of things. So this is a 6 tatami room, 6 tatami mat room. So it's sorry, I just ate. Anyway, so 6 tatami mat room, and I almost changed it from a tatami mat to a regular hard floor like the one we have on the dining, but I decided to keep it, and I actually liked it. The only con I could think about in having a tatami floor is it's more of a high upkeep than the regular hardwood floors. There's a special technique. You have to air it out. You have to open up. Anyway, so here's a glimpse of it. So let's check it out. At the entrance, you could see here we have our Dyson here, and we have this mini broom and dustpan. So this is what I use to get into those tight places, and I really love the Dyson. So I don't have an air purifier as of now, but the Dyson is an awesome tool, and they're not paying me anything to promote that. It's a really awesome vacuum, and I really love the aesthetics. It looks like a Ghostbuster. I feel like I'm a part of the Ghostbusters when I'm using that. Anyway, so this is my Nintendo corner. So let's start at the very bottom. So we have some Mario stuff here, a Mario Kart, some amiibo there. So on the second shelf, more amiibo, another Mario. Third, more amiibo. This is a funny looking Mario. I really like this one. I love Wario, so this is the only big Wario figure I was able to get my hands on here while I was doing my video game and toy hunting, which by the way I did a review and unboxing of that, and I forgot the name of the line that there are standard figures, I think. So up here you could see my Zelda amiibo collection. This is an ocarina that came from the Zelda Warriors from the 3DS premium box, I think. I just got this loose for 500 yen. I said I saw it. I was thinking why it was colored like this. So, as usual, I asked on the internet and I got the answer. And one of my this is my game of the year for last year, Triangle Strategy. It looks. I also did an unboxing of this. If you want to see that, go check on the channel. And here on this shelf, you could see it's my DS and 3DS collection. My favorite 3DS game, Stella Glow. I haven't played Dragon Code BFD. Sorry for the fans of that game. Maybe if I had some time, I would be able to play that. And as you may have noticed, most of them are R1. So I have an R1 3DS, and this is a mixed bag for the DS since this is a region free. And one of my favorite games are here. It's a Chrono Trigger. So the Japanese version has full English language support. So if you're looking for a cheaper one for you to be able to get a Chrono Trigger, I would recommend this one. Anyway, that's Ruby Rose from RWBY. And up here on the shelf, my very few Super Famicom complete inbox collection. So just the three Donkey Kong countries and Street Fighter 2 Turbo. So I don't really um, collect what do you how do you say this, I don't rigorously hunt for this. I just check them, and if they are below 1,000 yen, I get one of them if it's a game that I like. And here are some of my collector's edition, limited edition for the Nintendo Switch. I really like Eastward. Checked out my unboxing for that one. Really awesome game, awesome aesthetic. It's more of a Zelda with Earthbound visuals. And here's Bloodstained, Curse of the Moon Chronicles, and Grim Guardians, Demon Furge. I really like the makers of this. It's Idea Factory. So they have full English language support. They release very cheap games and very cheap collector's editions. So more amiibos, and here we finally get to the Nintendo Switch section. So the reason why I cover them with the amiibos here is I have here a little drawer where I place all of my games, so I have easy access for them. So even if I place some figures up here, I would not really have any problems getting the games at the back. So some more collectors limited edition here. I really like collecting for the Nintendo Switch since they don't really take up that much space. And here's some more. So the Sukuna, a really nice figure. I've placed her here, but my copy of Sukuna is a PlayStation 4. Really awesome game. Really love it. And the reason why Rockman 2 is here is this is the first game I fell in love with. This is the first game that really got me hooked, that really got me convinced that I'm gonna be a gamer for life. And here are some of my US game releases. So we got some Final Fantasy 7 and 8 remastered there, Final Fantasy 9. So just the games that I cannot really does not have a full English language support, or they do not have a Japanese release. So some more amiibos on the side. So using tension rack that I got from Daiso. And up here we got our small pop-up parade collection. So still waiting for Ring a Bell, and I haven't done the unboxing for those two, but I could guarantee you those look really nice. The paints are awesome. I really love Pop-Up Parade. The only reason I don't have more of them is because of the price. So I only really get the ones that are really speak to me, or from games that I really like. So For the meantime, it's Persona, Street Fighter Economy, and Bravely Default. Now we got here, so I used some tags to be able to put the map there. So this ones I got 800 over 800 yen a piece. So that's a 20th anniversary Metal Gear collection. So those are supposedly five. I'm missing Raiden and the octosuit of Snake. Hopefully I would be able to find them for a nice price. So we got Valkyrie profile here, Silmeria, and we got a Sukuna clock here, and I only got that for 200 yen. Such a steal deal. And SH Figuarts Granddaddy, I did an unboxing for that one. If you want to, do check that one out. A Ratchet and Clank Future. My this is my favorite run and gun platforming series from the PlayStation. Really love that. So now we are moving into the PlayStation side, and before we go down there, there's my Nendoroid collection. So they are mostly video game characters. My loose Funko Pop there of God of War Kratos. There's Fina from the mobile game that I really like, Final Fantasy Brave Exvius, some NX Edge of X and Zero over there, Majin Buu, my favorite Dragon Ball character, Majin Buu. It looks like me, that's why I love it. And these two, Farform, from one of my favorite publishers, Vanillaware. So that's from Odin Spear, late this year, and Oboro Muramasa of Momohime. Awesome games, awesome art style. This is from Monster Hunter, by the way, if you're wondering. So we got a Layton figure there. One of my favorite recent games, Ghost of Tsushima. Jin Sakai, such an awesome character. So here you can see the Dark Knight is mixed in there, because the Dark Knight is my favorite movie of all time. Heath Ledger, rest in peace. Really love the portrayal of Joker there. This one is not really from. I think they got it from Hush, and Hush is one of my favorite stories of the from the comic books, and it reminds me of that one, and but it's not really from Hush. But I really like this Batman figure. And here, this is a very special figure for me. This is Akuma from Sota Toys back in 2006. I didn't really have that much money to spend on my hobby, so my wife got me this one, and it's been with me ever since 2006. So that's more than a decade now, and it's gonna be 20 years old soon, and really special figure for me. Anyway, moving on, this is my small PlayStation 5 collection. I actually have one more game, but it's in storage, and we're gonna get to that in the last part of the video. Anyway, not much to see here except my small collection of Final Fantasy 16. These are all gotten from Ichiban Kuji. So we got Ifrit here, we got Phoenix, we got the Rossfields there, Jill Warwick, and I really like the aesthetic. Before I do not really like acrylics, but having gotten this, I'm really enjoying them now, and they don't really take a lot of space. Anyway, here is my my PlayStation 4 shelf. So these are the imported ones, and I really get excited whenever I see a region 1 or a file released in the wild. But most of this, I think half of this I got from Amazon, because those some of the games don't really have full English language support for their Japanese releases, so I didn't really have a choice but to get them. And by the way, if you're wondering what this is a dehumidifier. So I cannot afford the dehumidifier, and it would cost a lot for the electricity bill. So just using this one, those two pieces for 100 yen from Daiso. That's gonna do the trick. Anyway, that's gonna save your collection, and you should get the smaller ones if you have a lot of steel books in your collection, and put them on there. Anyway, we got Sunset Overdrive here. I don't have an Xbox One yet, but this is the game that I would be playing first if I do get one. Anyway, moving down. So here is my Japanese PlayStation 4 games, and the OC in me has decided um, to put them like this from based on their Sarah rating, and not based on their alphabetical order. Anyway, that's it's gonna take a long time to explain why I got all of those games, but most of them, believe it or not, are below 1,000 yen, and I really love getting them for very cheap prices. Anyway, let's go down to the PlayStation 3 titles, and this is what I have recently been collecting, and I love collecting for them because not only are they cheap right now, same with the Xbox 360, um, I could also find the games that I enjoyed before coming here. So before I migrated here, I had to sell my PlayStation 3. So collecting for them has been really not only enjoyable but also nostalgic, in the sense that I was able to get them again, the things that I've lost. And also, I'm still missing one integral game that I really love, that is Folklore. And it has gone up in price so much in the recent years. Hopefully, I'd be able to get them. Anyway, moving down here is my PlayStation 2 collection, along with some PSP, Dreamcast games, and PlayStation 1 games. And mostly, these are mostly, if you see this particular color on the spine, you read Capcom, and you know these are mostly fighting games. And before, here is my Vita collection. I really love collecting for the Vita, and most of the US titles are titles that I have purchased back in the Philippines, and these are the contents of my luggage when I came here, because I didn't really. I'm so glad that I did, because they have gone they have gone up in price. If I was just gonna hunt for them now, and I really love playing with the Vita. Anyway, moving on. So we have here a stair. So I just repurposed this. This is actually the stair from the double deck bed of my children, and I use them to place some things here, like your squale in here. This is I think this year, a haul from this year, so I got that for 2,420 yen. And I sometimes just leave the tag price on the things that I buy, to remind me how much I got them for, so that whenever I'm gonna try to buy other characters from the certain line, I have a particular price in mind. And we have here one of those peculiar collector's edition. So this is the Dragon Quest 11 combo edition. You get the 3DS and the PlayStation 4 packed in here. I got this for very cheap, and you could see here the Sword of Light, so that's why I got it. And back there you could see a yoga mat, and the reason for that is, since I am a blue collar worker, I use some stuff to be able to relieve stress from my back. So got their Onimusha, one of my favorite series from Capcom. I do hope they also release 2, 3, and Dawn of Dreams, so that we could be able to play them on more recent consoles. Kingdom Hearts, another game that I really like. So this is a pen shaped like the Keyblade. And we got the Final Fantasy X anniversary potion over there. Now, really cool gacha fun figures that I got. I got this for a set. I think around 1,200 yen, so that's around 300 yen a piece. They actually have hands and a base here, but I decided to just display them without the hands so that they don't take up much space. And at the back is my small Funko Pop collection. So it's a mixed bag of Batman, video games, Marvel. My favorites would have to be Leon and Rockman over here, and surprise finds like this Stanley with its pop stack. Got that for a 980, and I love my trio Aku Aku Crash and Dr. Neocortex, Jin Sakai, and Chip and Dale over there up top. And we are at the middle of my collection. So this running got that for 5,000 yen. Really, really cheap. And it's complete. Just a little bit bang up on the box. Anyway, favorite game of all time, Final Fantasy Tactics. So these are the figures that I rigorously hunted down ever since I got them after 4 years. So that's 2 years ago when I finally was able to get them, and the price was not that cheap, but I'm still happy to be able to get them. That's probably my holy grail, one of my holy grails anyway. But moving along, we will get to that as to why. Anyway, Gwendolyn, as I've said, Alden Sphere, really love that game. X the Man, really really love the Rockman and the Mega Man X series. So we got Octopath Traveler at the back there. Such an awesome game. Got Morgana, Mario Stop, Slime Controller, Boo, and we got the World Ends With You figure right there. So I kept them in the boxes, still figuring out how to be able to display them out of the box. And this is I got this here, but earlier I told you about the story about the Akuma figure. This is actually the figure that I was deciding which one I was gonna get, whether it was Akuma or Leon. And I'm glad I was able to find this complete in its packaging. Sadly, this is not the same one that I saw back then. What I saw back then was the one with the jacket. Anyway, I'm glad to be able to get it. Got the Ghoster from Destiny. I'm missing the dudes movement clan. Shout out to you guys. Really, really love the time that I spent with you guys. And Static Arts Gallery. Okay, and there we go. There, you may have noticed this. This is somewhat similar to my previous setup. So the X Plus, the first time we went to Akihabara, my wife got me that, and that's my one of the most iconic things that I own, and I really really love that figure. So God of War still unopened. Anyway, Q Posket here, and this is one of my recent collections. So video game art books along with some figures there. And Gears of War, the one of the series that I really love with when it comes to Microsoft. Some more the bigger collector's editions right there. Mugman, Cuphead, some more figures at the bottom, and some of my recent hauls, 800 yen each for those vinyl figures of Dragon Ball. And now here we got more amiibos. So if you have been watching the channel, you may have noticed this particular shelf. This is where I used to place my video games, my PlayStation 4 and Nintendo Switch games. I used to make them all fit in there. So now they are housing my some part of my amiibo collection. I really love amiibo that much because they really Nintendo has done a really nice job. It's just sad to say that they are going up in price now. From $15 they have moved up to the $20 ish. Anyway, here we go. My Ichiban Kuji figure collection. So yeah, I also got this. I got this as a prize, and we have the humidifier right here. Got this as a prize. Pulled it up 2 pulls. So 1,700 yen. I got this Shiva, and I also pulled a B prize for the Phoenix. An awesome Koopa figure here that's from Taito. So Kingdom Hearts Sephiroth, the best Sephiroth. And I really like this one, this particular scroll from the Persona 25th anniversary. So all of the protagonists all chilling right there doing some paint awesome. And as you may have noticed, that is railing for what is supposedly our curtains, but instead I used it as make made of shelf for housing our bring arts, our play arts. So that's how I do Tetris, and that's how I do Tetris. Anyway, some cost babies. I really like the cute chibi style of the figures. And here finally we are here at my gaming setup. So my wife decided to buy me gaming chairs. I'm so glad I got this cheap for a flash sale during on the Amazon. And this is what I'm using as a mat. And Spy X Family, really awesome anime anime. Anyway, we got some slime plushie over there, and this is my made up trolley. So mostly, at least the remotes there, some hard drive, my controllers, other controller, my backup cell phone, and tools for cleaning. Like this is my duster, my blower duster, and some tools for my Dyson. And here is the a better look at the gaming table. So we only have the PlayStation 4 and the Nintendo Switch set up right now because it's currently summer, and our air conditioning is that fan over there. And here is my Japan corner, as what I would like to describe it, because got Fuji over there, some Daruma over there, some Kitsune figures here from Den Brain. I really like these figures. They look like Lucario, got Godzilla, Gunpla, and that's it for the room. And if you guys are wondering what's behind our storage here, and yeah, it's basically storage of stuff that I could not fit in the room. And there's my cute basket collection, there's my diorama, there's my gunpla kits. Most of them are built. Excuse me. Anyway, most of them are built. Just decided to put them back in the boxes since I don't really have the space for it right now. And some more tools here for my video capture, my ring light, and some more PlayStation stuff here. Some stuff that I really like Star Wars, that I can't find the place to display and on. Plushies, and those are my big boxes. So this is what I was saying earlier. This is my Horizon Forbidden West Collector's Edition. Such a big box, so it just has to go into the storage right now. And some more HD 2D collection, collector's editions. This is Live Alive and Octopath Traveler 2 boxes for the 2DS, Resident Evil there. So there's my PlayStation 5, there's my arcade stick. And down here are some more stuff, and the retro games over there, and some Gunpla building kits over there, and that's it. So I hope you guys enjoyed our tour of the room. So this is Gaijin's room in Japan. So this is just a 6 tatami room. I tried to make the most out of every square inch, and after moving here, it took me 7.5 days to finish finally finish setting everything up. I hope you guys enjoyed the room tour and what I've done with the place. And I know you have all been wondering how do you clean, how do you plan on cleaning this, and that's why I have two dusters there, an electric duster. I got my Dyson. For the meantime, that's how I'm cleaning all of this stuff up. And I do enjoy cleaning my game room because it makes it gives me more time to be able to appreciate the entirety of my room. And this, as I've said, this is a culmination of my wife's support of my passion for collecting and gaming. And now at a certain age, I may not be able to finish more games than what I buy, but at the same time, the simple act of buying these video games to be able to place put them out here and having that satisfaction of having my own video game room, my video game library, my own collection of video games that I could just sit here and look at all of these things. And I'm really happy, and I'm really happy to be able to share it with you guys. Hopefully we can make more videos now that we have finally transferred to a new home. And that's it. I do hope you enjoyed it, and I'll be putting a link down below if you guys are some of you, my subscribers, are in the Philippines and you want to be able to buy stuff like the things that you want that you see here in my room. Do check out Retro Haven, JL Geekery, Retro Gamer PH, just some of the our friends that are selling import goods from Japan into the Philippines. And to my friends, my subscribers out in the West, maybe you could try buy and ship, but Surugaya, Mandarake, they have international shipping services for most of their goods. So do check those out. And always check out Amazon.co.jp. They do have a lot of sales. Sorry for the shaky. I just realized it for the shaky part. Anyway, that is it for this video. Hope to see you guys on the next one. This geek is out of here. Till next time.